Ladies, are you still attracting emotional unavailable men or overgiving in your relationships? Performing for love, even questioning your worth at this point, and you keep repeating the same cycle year after year? If so, then this video is for you. By the way, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany Williams. I go by Reflections, and I'm a life and relationship coach. I help women break relationship patterns that keep them stuck. And I teach women how to build relationship skills and create new habits to date intentionally, to stop chasing love and begin attracting it, to position themselves for a God-centered marriage. So if you are ready to break unhealthy relationship patterns that is keeping you stuck and to learn the tools and build the relationship skills that you need to prepare for a healthy marriage, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. So let's get into why I do what I do. Well, I come from a broken home. My father, he was in the military. So that made him not only physically absent, but emotionally absent as well. And my mama, she did the best that she could, but she worked a lot, which also made her somewhat physically and emotionally absent. Therefore, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother and other relatives. And although I was surrounded by love and family, I still felt left out. I felt alone. And over time, this created a core wound for me, an abandonment wound. I feared rejection and abandonment. And I looked for love in all the wrong places. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my identity, right? And I end up getting into a 5-year relationship with my child's father and repeating the same cycle of creating a broken home. And that relationship eventually ended. By the way, he was also emotionally unavailable because us girls, we tend to seek out partners that mirrors who our fathers are, right? And like I said, that relationship eventually ended, but the cycle did not stop. I still searched for love in all the wrong places. In hindsight, I guess you can say that I was low-key desperate for love and attention and seeking the validation in men, because I didn't receive that from my father in childhood. And I didn't know how deeply it impacted my self-worth and how I attach myself to men. I didn't know. And I attempted to learn how to date on my own, how to love on my own, because it was never modeled, um, by watching YouTube videos. I used to watch YouTube videos like how to get a guy obsessed with you, how to get your ex back, going no contact, all the manipulation tactics, right? By the way, you cannot manipulate a guy into choosing you or loving you. And what I know now, you don't want that. Because if you have to manipulate a guy into loving you, into choosing you, then you're going to be chasing him for the rest of that relationship. So you definitely don't want that, right? But fast forward, I end up getting myself into a situationship. And I experienced what felt like the worst heartbreak ever. That pain felt so unbearable at the time that it led me to hire a relationship coach because I said enough was enough. And I wanted to learn how men think. I wanted to learn how to date. I wanted to understand how could he do me like that? Got me over there all boo crying. Anyway, I will. So I learned how to date. I did definitely. I learned that from my relationship coach. But not only did I learn how to date, I learned how to love myself. I learned my self-worth. I learned how to break the relationship patterns that was keeping me stuck. I learned how to heal my anxious attachment, build my self-esteem, build my confidence, and begin to trust myself, right? And so now it is my desire to help other women heal and break the relationship patterns that are keeping them stuck. Because in order for you to experience the abundance of love that God has in store for you, to experience God's love, because God is the blueprint for love. We cannot continue to date culture's way. We can't do things culture's way because it's going to lead us astray. The enemy is definitely doing his job, which is to kill, steal, and destroy. He is prowling around like a roaring lion because there is so much divisiveness online with these gender wars, right? And there are a lot of hurt people, a lot of people that are traumatized because we are all hardwired for love, right? We're hardwired for love and relationship because we are created in God's image and his likeness. But we don't know how to love. We have this illusion of love. We are driven by fear instead of love. And people are nowadays, as a result of their trauma, their hurt, they have become very hardened. Their hearts are hardened and they're very selfish. But love is sacrificial. Love is patient. Love is kind. It doesn't envy. It's not proud. It's not boastful. It doesn't dishonor others. It's not self-seeking like what we see in the world today. It protects, right? It trusts, it hopes, and it perseveres. Um, 1 Corinthians 13:4-8, by the way. But that's God's design for love. And we are missing the mark. We are missing the mark. So I want to be the one that helps bridge that gap to help women heal because we are the gatekeepers, right? We're the gatekeepers. Men, they have a responsibility too, but we as women, we are the gatekeepers. And so if we can heal, everything else will fall into alignment for us. So I want to bridge families together, communities together, right? And if this resonates with you, then uh, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share with those that you feel may benefit from this video. And one-on-one coaching is available as well. The link is in my bio if you feel like you may benefit from this video. Or from this content. So be kind to yourself. And until next time, if no one told you today, I love you.